Schomburg, and what I put together today, I put together I think at 1:45, and I totally did not know that it was things you do at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
So,
I think I subbed that with like anything. Really.
oh, all right.
it's always anything.
I know it's always
It's always
anything,
right.
but this first thing that I copied for you was something that came from a class that I took last summer with PLS Third Learning, Performance Learning Systems, with my friend Ange Rivera. So this first, the Who in You, My Fundamental Nature, is a get to know you at the beginning of the year, and it is from PLS Third Learning, and a course that I took, but the follow-up was my own little twist to it, and I really, really like this for a get to know your students, get to know each other, and also get to know the periodic table. So this first sheet, I know it's rather odd, there's a top sheet and then there's an animal sheet, but this was from an activity from PLS Third Learning, and this was probably the first week of school, the second day of school, and I'm trying to get to know my students. And I gave them this sheet, and I said, you know what, circle on this sheet, circle your characteristics, you decide however many you want. No, who are we? Who are we? Because I believe it's important that they work together. So they're circling. Are you active? Are you adventurous? Are you anxious? Are you calm? Are you contagious? You know, like enthusiasm, contagious? Are you grateful? Are you mysterious? And they were just happily circling their characteristics they chose. And I think at the beginning of the year, when you ask them, tell me about yourself, they don't know what to say. But I think this was very non-threatening. But here's where it got better. Then for my class, my PLS Third Learning class, what we were supposed to do is take that and go Native American style. And this is slightly modified from the class, that they were to create their Native American totem based on what characteristics they believed. And I mean, this was my lower level, this was my accelerated sophomores, they were all about this. And I said, okay, now you decide 3 to 6 animals, so they had a choice, what describes you? And they were circling away. Are you an ant? Are you an antelope? Are you a badger? A badger is assertive. Are you a coyote? Are you a trickster? Are you an eagle? Are you a turtle? Are you practical? Are you mysterious? And they were just happily circling away. And then I actually had them do this. We did this in my class. And this was very quick, but this is the sheet from PLS Third Learning. And I had them cut out, just real quick, cut out their 3 to 6 animals and tape it or glue it to a brown, just a piece of brown construction paper. They turned it in. And I said, write your name on the back, write what it describes. And I collected. And they were very much into this. It was very quick. Then what I gave them back was a tally from the class of who we were. So I said, and I'm not making this up. Goody. Okay, 4th hour. We have no rabbits in our chemistry class. Great. We have no careful people in our chemistry class. Go goody. I have no ants. I have nobody that's patient, nobody that's careful, and 8 coyotes. Oh boy. Oh, so they laughed, but really, truly, I think it was a great way to get to know them. But here was the good part. Then, they had the idea, I'm identifying a totem pole. Then I sent them to Nova, it's the Nova Elements app. You gotta write that down. The Nova Elements app, it's free. And my school is iPad, my district is iPad, but the Nova Elements app, it's really great. Jill, could you pull that up?
Okay.
Oh, you got it? And on the Nova Elements app, they can scan the periodic table and click on an element, and it shows a picture and it gives properties of the elements. And I said, okay, now you're going to find 4 to 6 elements that describe you. So now go element style totem pole. And I gave each kid, well actually I just got a bunch of cardstock and I chopped it into these squares that I gave you. And they all went to the back and they picked whatever colors, and I gave them a choice, 4 to 6. And I had them write on the front, there's 6 elements that they felt described them, and on the back, why it described them. And I was really amazed. Now, basically, most of my kids just took them and then they they just tape them together, and I have them all over the bulletin board. That's really kind of cool because they're like, oh, there's me, there's me. But this was actually a boy who did this, but I just wanted to share with you. Just something he wrote, and I honestly have no idea. Okay, can I live dangerously? Potassium. This is Radix. He chose potassium. He says, potassium, when burnt, turns purple. Purple is my favorite color. And then here's something else. Samarium he chose. And he says samarium is used in electromagnets in musical pickups. Like on electric guitars, I'm a very musical person and I play electric bass guitar as well as normal guitar. So I thought that was pretty darn cool that he's connecting samarium and telling me something about himself. So I absolutely loved it, and I think it was great for beginning of the year. Who are the kids? Get to know them, get to know the class, and they get to know the periodic table. I thought it was great. So that was PLS Third Learning. Also, the next sheet, somebody gave me this somewhere, so it's probably one of you. It's called the Montellation of Traxylene. It is this absolutely, completely nonsensical 3 lines. And I gave that to my accelerated kids, and I said, okay, fill out these 4 questions. Go, do it now, read it, read it, read it. And it says, it is very important that you learn about Traxylene. Traxylene is the new form of Zyanter. It is montelled in Serostana. The Serostinians crystallate large amounts of Fevon and then bracter it to quasyl Traxylene. Traxylene may be one of the most Lucai Sneslaus in the future because of our Zyanter lesselage. And they answer the questions, and I said, okay, what's the point? And it shocked me. They said, you want us, when you're answering questions, to just look and find the answer. I swear that's what they said. And I was horrified. And I said, no, because going along with Jill's particle diagrams, I don't want them to repeat this nonsense to me if they have no idea. I said, I want you to truly understand. What is it that you're doing? And if our year is Traxylene, then we have completely wasted a year. So that is why when you talk, I want you to be able to talk and explain and really understand. So I love this little 5 minutes of Traxylene, talking Traxylene. There, hey Mike.
Hi.
The next item came from ACS, the chemistry club. It's called Chemistry Clue, and all I did was retype the front page. I gave this to my kids as a puzzle, used for that logical reasoning. I honestly did not do it before I gave it to my kids. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. It was wonderful. It was, I took 45 minutes to do it. So if you're looking for a great logic puzzle, like a Clue one, this is like Clue on steroids. It was just amazing. And then, have you all heard the Goggle song? Because if not, we're singing it right now. It's the beginning of the year. Okay. Sing it? You're going to sing it?
Oh, you sing.
Oh, okay. All right, because honestly, I learned this at ComEd. ComEd, if you've never been to ComEd, there's a ComEd next summer. It's near Atlanta. It's just a nice opportunity to get together. And when I was at ComEd down in Texas, John Mock taught this to me. It was so hot, we were driving in a car, and somebody taught me the Goggle song. It was very strange. But I use it every year, and like Pat would say, I mean, it's a cover your butt, right?
You got it.
And it's cover your butt, and I teach safety, but I also, I honestly, I will sing the Goggle song. And I will put it in my document that, I went out of my way. My kids know the Goggle song. They know I'm weird goggles. So here it is. I'm going to sing it once. You're all going to sing it with me. All right. Here it is. Goggles. You'll love your goggles. They will keep your eyes from burning out. So wear your goggles upon your eyeballs. If you don't, you must stay out. It's a catchy tune. So y'all got to sing. No. Y'all got to sing it with me. Okay. Ready? And you got to do the stomp and out. Okay. Have you all heard that before? No? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad, because again, 2 o'clock. Ready? Goggles. You love your goggles. They will keep your eyes from burning out. So wear your goggles upon your eyeballs. If you don't, you must stay out. So there it is. It's kind of fun. And okay, one mom, she goes, I've had 4 of her girls. for her family. And she said one of her older daughters had a slumber party, and they were making all sorts of noise downstairs in the basement, and she went down to yell at them, and they were singing the Goggle song at a slumber party. So those are some things I do at the beginning of the year.